Thank you very much for tuning back in. My name is Fonny. In my channel, I talk about my houseplant and my Hoyas. Today, it is another episode of Hoya Bloom series. I am very happy to show you this particular Hoya because I just got this Hoya as a cutting around 2 or 3 months ago. It is a flower that is like a bell shape, but is nothing similar to Hoya Hischeliana, that type of bell shape, but is like an elongated bell shape. Could you guess which one that is? That is Hoya Amicabilis. This one here, as you can see, it actually flowered as a cutting within 2 or 3 months. This is a very pretty flower, as you can see in the close-up here. It has very thin corolla, and also it has this very uniform bell shape for each of the flower. So I will have some close-up for you, don't worry about that. And yeah, then you can take a look how it looks like in the close-up. But as what I normally will do, I would like to start with the first part. How long does it take to form the first peduncle? So for this one, I got it as a cutting around April, May time, and now it is July, August time. So I would say it's probably around 3 months time. I had it as a 2-leaf cutting, and you can see that these 2 leaves are the original leaf, and because it is a pretty high light condition that I put it in my Millspo cabinet, the new leaf that has grown is relatively smaller comparatively to the original one. But it only took, it only took 3 months to grow the first peduncle, which is over here, if you see this one in the tip, but it did not manage to push out buds. The second and the third one that pushed out in the second and third note actually managed to have the opening of the flower. So for Hoya Amicabilis, this one is a very prolific bloomer. I mean, it's just based on my one-time experience. And then we move on to the Peduncle Formation. It started with a peduncle like this, as you can see. However, it will go dormant if it's not mature enough, I think, because this is actually the second node that it has, but it did not manage to continue growing. It just become dormant. And then I think around 2 months after the first peduncle has pushed out, this one pushed out in the 3rd month. It started with a tiny dot, and I thought it will not continue growing. I just continue watering it and providing the similar kind of condition it has, but it managed to continue grow. And then in the 2nd and 3rd week, you see that the bell shape already can be seen during the formation of the peduncle. And in the 4th week, it opened up. It is relatively fast opening up, I would say. I thought it will take longer time. This one actually opened during my vacation. So I don't know exactly which day it opened, but I will assume that it's between 3rd and a half week and the 4th week. This one opened from a tiny little peduncle. So yeah, in total it takes, like other Hoyas, 4 weeks. It forms from a tiny little dots of peduncle all the way to opening of the flower. And with regard to the flower shape, if you take a close-up look of the flower, you see that there are some dots connecting between the connection of the pedicel and the flower itself. And also, if you look into the flower, it is very thin type of corolla. Normally the corolla has fuzziness, for example for Lacunosa and Coroniana, but this one you can see that the fuzz is not completely seen on the outer part of the corolla. I think it is because it's not fully opened. and the corolla itself is between light green and yellow. But if you look into the inside, there you go. If you look into the inside of the flower, you can see the fuzz that is inside that curls actually inwards. And you can also see the corona is the same yellow color. And it is not a fully opened flower. It is halfly open, I would say. But the shape of the flower is very unique when it comes to Hoya flower. And the umbel size, it's very similar to normal umbel size, I would say. It's just very unique when it comes to the thin bell shape. And it's a very nice combination. Then we move on to the floral scent. Let me see. I can't really spot any floral scent, but maybe it's because this is already the third or fourth day it has opened. Let me know in the comment box down below if you have experience of Hoya Amicabilis flower. Do you smell any floral scent? I will be very curious to know. I just need to wait until next one comes out. Then we move on to the flowering duration. This one, I believe, is the third day it opened. I will leave a note below this video to tell you how long it lasts for. Hopefully it lasts for longer because it's so cute. Yeah, and it's very unique when it comes to Hoya flower. I haven't really got any flower like this in a Hoya. And then we move on to the Peduncle Nature. I am not sure, because this time is the first time I see it flowered. I kind of have a feeling that this is having the same growth pattern as Bermanica. But actually Bermanica, I figured out that is a rebuddable Hoya. So I think this is a rebuddable peduncle. If that's the case, that would be great. Leave a comment down below if you know that, because I am pretty new in this Hoya and I'm really lucky to see this Hoya flower in real life. And the last part, the care tips, I put this one in the Milsbo cabinet with very strong light. And I also have high humidity, between 60 to 92% humidity inside. It's around 26 to 33 Celsius degree inside the Milsbo cabinet. I would say if you want to have larger leaves like this, lower light would be better, because the higher light that I provide, it pushed out half the size of the original leaf. So it depends what you want. If you want smaller leaf, then you can put it in a higher light condition. But if you want the larger leaf, then I would suggest to put it in a high light condition, but not as intense as what I had. I used the Spine to Farm Grow Light. Yeah, let me know how you figure that out as well, so then I can find the sweet spot of growing perfect leaf size. All right, this is everything I know about Hoya Amicabilis. If you have any suggestion for me to keep this Hoya, or if you have any questions you want to know about this Hoya, I can share my limited experience with you down the comment below. If you like this type of content and you want to support me to produce similar content in the future for the Hoya Bloom series, please be generous to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. If you like this type of content and you don't want to miss out next time when I post a similar video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out next time. Until next time, I wish everyone is having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.